Hey y'all, I'm Devon and I love DIY. I used to be a professional dancer and aerialist in Vegas and on cruise lines, but I've recently been promoted to being a proud mama and a creative coach. I'm producing DIY projects live each and every week to bring you the best tutorials, guests, crafts to cash instruction, and creative content. So grab your iced coffee and let's get started. This week we are making a cute home decor project with Valentine's on one side, St. Patrick's on the other. So you're going to start off with either just one long piece of wood. I had 4 different sizes, so I thought that'd be kind of fun. Just scrap wood, and then I'm putting just some white acrylic paint that I had already stored in. Taking a little foam brush, and I am going to paint both sides. So this is side 1. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. All right. So yeah, I'm painting this whole first side white, just getting it on there. Not really worrying too much about details. This should just be kind of relaxing. It's kind of relaxing just watching this. I enjoy watching paint videos online. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, while you're watching though, is anyone drinking any coffee? I want to hear your coffee order. Type it in the comments right now. And if you guys have already done a Valentine's Day craft, I want some inspiration. So please post any pictures in the comments so we can all see what you are making and we can make it ourselves this week as well. So here I'm finishing up this side. I'm tipping the wood just on the sides because I also want to paint the edges and get the back. So when you're doing a double-sided project like this, if you are impatient like me, I kind of just go for it all at one time. I probably should wait around for it to dry a little bit longer, but I have a little kiddo, so I like to do things a little bit more efficiently, if you will. Alrighty. And this paint goes on pretty well. There's some areas where the wood sucked it up a little bit too much, so I had to do a second coat. But for the most part, it was like one coat. You're going to paint the cute letters over it anyway, so no one's going to be staring at your white detailing. And we're coming up on a really quick break for you all. So you're going to wait for the white paint to dry, and then the first X, I attempted to use some painter's tape, and I've got my pink paint, and I'm going to go for it this way, see what happens. So here we go. Again, using a little foam brush here. These things are super cheap from the craft store, especially with a coupon, and you don't have to worry about, if you have kids doing the craft with you, them getting ruined or anything like that. You can replace these very easily. So I'm just coloring in this X, and then we're going to peel off this paint and see what it looks like. This one did require a second coat over the white paint. And we are peeling. Well, you can already see a funny little mark right there. So this might not have been my best plan of action. I might try a different one on the second X. But that's the fun part about these creative projects, is you can start one way and then morph it into something new. And don't freak out if it looks like this, you guys. There's a billion ways to fix it and make it look more like an X. Here we go. So here I'm just gonna kind of fill in and make this look more like a V. I'm using a smaller brush. Again, none of my brushes are expensive at all because I have kids, I do so many different kinds of crafts, and sometimes I don't forget to do cleanup right away because I get a little distracted. I don't know if anyone else does that. Maybe everyone else takes better care of their equipment. I probably should do that. But sometimes I get a little bit distracted. So I'm just coloring this in and thickening the lines of the X to kind of smooth it out, make it a little bit more, or a little bit less weird looking, if you will. Yes. Another option is, if you don't like the XOXO, or in this case XOX gnome, you can do love, LOVE. any fun 4-letter word, if you will. You'll just flip it over and you can do luck on the other side for St. Patty's Day. And you can also do, if you like celebrating holidays, but you're not really big into traditional coloring, like you don't want hot pink or red all over your house, your decor is very farmhouse and classic or whatever, what have you, you can always do the same project to get the relaxation in and your DIY in, but just make your letters match your decor that you have. Like if you want it to look checkered, go with that. If you want grays and whites and maybe like a sea breeze blue, like do it. You'll still have that little cheerful holiday decor in, and then you'll match all of your other things as well, so it's not too distracting. And I'm continuing to fill this in by making these lines a little bit thicker. It just looks more fun and happy to me. I feel kind of like Bob Ross right now. What a great job he had. Our rescue dog Buddy loves Bob Ross. He loves falling asleep to Bob Ross. It's very relaxing for him. So I highly recommend putting that on. I think he's still on Netflix. And yeah. Oh, what are you guys watching right now? Oh, here I'm going with my heart. I'm just freehanding this. And then I go back and get the foam brush because it's a lot to fill in with the little guy. Yeah, what are you guys watching on Netflix, on Hulu, Amazon Prime? Tell me. I need something new to watch. I've heard a lot about this Britney documentary, and I've always been a huge proponent for Britney. I love her, so I really want to watch this, but I think it might be a little upsetting. We just finished, we watched the Night Stalker documentary. It's extremely well done. My husband and I love true crime. Like, I'm a total murderino. Love My Favorite Murder podcast. Oh, here we go. So for the second X, I'm just going for it with the foam brush and seeing what happens, because the first time was kind of a hot mess. And this is also, you can do a different color here. You can do a stencil if you want to be more exact. You can use a ruler. It just all depends on your OCD and if you need it to be perfect or if you can have it look a little bit homemade. And these are really cool ideas to add to your Etsy shop, is to take 2 holidays that are back to back and create a little wood sign and sell it, home decor. They're very popular. You can use a Cricut silhouette to get more exact lettering, or if you are a little bit more artsy and want to try the handmade look, go for it. So this is the gnome part. I just found a cute little clip art of a little gnome I liked on Google Images, and I'm just kind of freehanding it. I'm kind of just, you can see me looking at my phone at the bottom, and I'm doing my own little version of the little gnome. These guys are so cute. I can't get enough of them. So I'm doing the hat first, and then the little body. And the fun thing about these little gnomes is they don't have to be perfect. So that's going to be his beard. Here we go. And I'm kind of just going over, making sure it's all filled in nicely. I'll fix this little X. And I'm going to go over these edges afterwards with a black permanent marker. So it's going to clean it up a lot and give it a finalized look. So even if your edges aren't perfect, it's fine because you can fix it. And I have some cool gray and some cool glitter I might try to add to some of this as well. So here I'm just adding a little bit of a lighter pink just to give it a little bit of a highlight there. using these edges over here with my little gnome, and I kind of just like bounce around and see what catches my eye and then make little tweaks to it. Now I'm curious, do any of you guys watching have your own Etsy shops, and how is that going for you? Let me know. Put the link to your shop in there. I'm gonna go check it out. And if you're interested in starting a shop but you just haven't pulled the trigger yet, let me know. We're gearing up to have some guests coming on soon to kind of teach us how you can do this, how you can get started, and how you can be successful with opening a brand new shop right now. So if you have some crafts you're looking to get off your hands and sell and bring in a little bit of extra income, stay tuned. Keep RSVPing to these lives. They're going to just continue to be more and more valuable, especially as we bring on these guests for you all. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to see. Let me know what you'd like to learn. I am here to service you all. So let me know who you want to bring on. I'm going to bring on Ray, our macrame legend, who posts a lot. I'm bringing on Karen, our Etsy guru. She worked with, I think, a multi-million-dollar company with their Etsy shop. So she knows her chops. She's going to teach us what she knows and how you can apply her knowledge to your own shop. So here I'm coloring in the beard with a lighter shade of pink. And I've made a little scoop for his nose. So this is like my favorite little part here. It's all coming together. So this is your basic outline, y'all, and you can come in here and decorate this however the heck you want. You can do polka dots, like I'm using the back end of my brush because it has a nice round circle, and I'm just dipping it in paint and then dipping it onto my heart to make the little circles. And then I'm gonna kind of fast forward so we can get to the luck side. But yeah, this is the fun part. Just have fun with it. There's chevron, there's stripes, there's squiggles. You can do anything under the sun here. So for this other side, I tried something new and I drew out the letters first and attempted to paint them in with my foam brush. So here's what this turned out like. It actually is a lot easier for me. So I highly recommend this method. And once you finish this, you just outline it again with that Sharpie, and then you hang it up on your mantle or wherever you want it and show it off. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please share it with someone you think would like it. Be sure to RSVP for next week's and text DIY to 702-620-5546. And if you'd like to interact with me or ask me any questions, you can text that number. You can DM me on my Instagram account, Devon DIY, and I'm happy to chat with you, and we can figure out what projects you'd like to see next.